talk about our lives today.
Yeah, for sure. We got the monsters on lock early in the morning, so bit of crack.
Ooh, yeah, it's
cheers to the first episode, King.
Cheers.
So, dude, I had half a cup of water then for the first thing in the morning. Alright.
Haven't had money in ages.
Ooh, yeah. Dude, I've been smashed. I had one yesterday, triple shot coffee yesterday, and a monster.
Caffeine addict.
This explains.
Caffeine addict.
Alright, first thing we'll go over. Someone asked inspirations, how we got started, advice to younger self. So let's just touch on that. So do you want to start maybe?
Yeah, I'll start. So inspiration for me was definitely David Lade.
For sure.
Was pretty much just, skinny kid in school. I didn't get bullied, to be honest, but I was just hated how I looked.
A little bit of teasing.
Yeah, a bit of, I was always like lean, but skinny. So was watching David Lade from like 2016, got all those like Ziz fucking motivation. And then 2018, started 2018, just got into it and basically never looked back.
So this is the thing, Liam's been training like 2 years less than me, and he's about 25 kilos heavier than me, so it makes me feel shit at times, but that's alright. This man has the genetics of a god. So there's a photo of you with you when you first trained. Is your first training day?
My first chest pump.
Oh fuck
yeah. So I put myself, I definitely started off a lot better than most people.
You have 99.9% chest. You do.
You
had a better chest than most people who have been training for like a year plus on your first training day.
So I played sport like semi-professionally, like Aussie rules football. So
you had a bit of a base.
I definitely had a better base than most people.
So you started that. So you've been training. How many years is that? So 2018 to 19, 20, 21. Going into year 4. February will be year 4. Yeah. Shit. So I was very similar. So same thing, like David Lade, getting into that. I didn't get bullied and stuff through school, but it was more so, small comments and stuff like you're skinny, small wrists, whatever. But I always kind of liked my shape. Yeah. Like I wasn't trying to be big. Of a 12-year-old I had a small waist and I had like decent shaped shoulders when I was younger, so I never really cared about my body. But then you get into like when you're like 18, 19 or whatever, then people are like, appearance becomes such a big thing. So
100%.
So I started 2016 January, or actually December 2015. So it's been a fucking minute. I've been training a long time.
Veteran.
Yeah, veteran in the industry, but I only look like I've been training for 3 years, so that's alright. So that's how I started. So inspiration, same kind of thing. David Lade, Ziz videos. I did the standard the Ziz motivation 1 hour before training. And then I
feel like everyone has lived the same life in terms of like the early years of training.
I used to listen to Fearless Motivation. Have you done that?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's like a Spotify playlist.
Oh, like
and
talks and
it's like, do the fucking work. I used to blast it when I was like 60, 65 kicks. Blasting that in my ears. Fearless Motivation. So that's how we started. So if you were to give some advice to your younger self, what would you say?
Don't chase a scale weight. 100%.
That's the biggest thing.
The number one piece of advice I'd give every person is like, obviously it's hard. Everyone who starts off a bit of a skinnier kid
for sure
is just wanting to see the scale weight go up.
Yeah, they do.
And that's exactly what I did. And early on you get away with it, but towards like probably my second year of training when the noob gain slowed down, I definitely chucked on a bit more fat than I needed to.
I feel like everyone's done that though, right? Everyone's thinking, like I was even doing it until recently, like I need to get to 100 kilos, I need to get to 90 kilos. So I bulked up to 90 from where I started at like 60. So 30 kilos in weight, but like I've told you before, I look so much better at like 80 than I did at 90. So fucking 10 kilos of weight is a lot of weight. So, but I just look like shit. So it's like, you're so focused on that. So it's like eating Domino's, eating fucking Chinese, whatever you can to try to put on the weight.
I was like, after a session, I was going straight to Macca's, quarter pounder, like nuggets, the lot.
Man's in the 3,000 calorie meal.
It catches up. It really does. It catches up. So, don't chase a scale weight. For sure. And I think the other thing that's I've kind of realized since training with you is
like the importance of progressive overload.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people are
they just skip over it.
It's like they go in for a pump.
Yeah.
It's like 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 12.
Yeah.
And like not a lot of people think about doing sets like, you know, a warm-up set and then like maybe a 10 and then an 8, or reverse that and do like a 6 to 8 and then like an 8 to 10 like we do, and just lifting as heavy as you can for that.
Yeah, the lower rep range is sort of
100%.
looked over a bit.
I think in terms of, especially natties,
100%.
I feel like when you're glocked out of your mind, you can just you can just go in for a pump, really.
Yeah.
But when you're young, like this age, you need to build that mature muscle. I feel like you need to.
Yeah, when you don't have anabolics helping you out.
No.
You don't want to be... I chased a pump. And for noob gains, it works, but...
Yeah. I used to do like 21s and then I'd go into like dips, run over the tricep machine, pump it out. And I'm like, I've got a good pump, but your muscle isn't going to change. It's not going to grow.
You can't track progression, nothing. So.
Exactly. So it's a very good point, really. So another thing, if you're a beginner and you're starting, what's the one thing that you would say in terms of nutrition? So would you, let's go over nutrition.
Fuck, this is hell broad.
Yeah.
Nutrition. I would just say learn to track
for sure.
early as possible.
I was going to say, did you track right from the start?
No.
Okay.
I would just eat as much as I could whenever I could, basically.
But then I feel like comes with the inconsistencies. It's like one day you're at like 5,000 because you're like, Domino's Pizza's like 1.5k. Should be at about 5k by now. And the next day you might be at 3k and it's like...
That was it. That's like the number one issue you get with most kids who are like, I can't put on weight. It's like, what are you eating? Like, I'm eating like 6k calories a day. It's like,
every day?
Do you track it?
Every day consistently?
No, I don't track, but it's like, it's like...
And the fat's probably at like 200 grams.
Definitely prioritize like learning how to optimize your training.
For sure.
Just learn how to eat, basically.
And then I think the importance of obviously your protein intake's important as well, but then when you're starting off skinny like we were, carbs
mainly,
carbs, like at the moment I'm at 480 grams carbs. And what did you go up to? Like what are you at now?
I got up to like 885. Fuck, this monster's doing work on me, bro. I got up to 885 and then I'm pulled back down to like 670 now.
670,
which is much more comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. But in terms of staying full pump and stuff like that, obviously
anything over like
carbs,
300 carb is
for
like,
sure.
Fuck, dude.
You're good.
Jesus.
Dude, have you had anything else to drink this morning?
Yeah, my shake.
Oh, you had a shake.
So that's mixing with that.
So you've had just liquid calories.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Not ideal. Don't recommend liquid calories.
Not ideal at all. No. We'll go over overcoming the laziness to train. So a few people asked that question. So what do you think in terms of, the people that get home from work, they're like, fuck, I really can't be bothered going in. How would you overcome that?
I've been there, like when I used to work in that sort of job.
Yeah.
It is tough.
Yeah.
But it depends what sort of like person you are training for. So if you're training to just be healthy and like just because you want to train, it's a bit difficult because it's not like really a passion and it becomes a bit of a chore.
It does.
And you sort of just like in that situation, you sort of just got to force yourself. But like for someone who's either trying to bodybuild or
for sure
is like
you've got that end goal.
It's actually got an end goal for the like what they want in the gym.
Yeah.
It just becomes discipline.
For sure.
You just got to like sort of get up and do it.
That's why like into my third year of training, so it was 2017, so a year and a half of training, I competed at my first show. I was like stage weight 71 kilos. But for me it was more about like I had that date and I had to be ready by that date. And I wasn't ready to compete at all. Like, and I did athletic bodybuilding as well. So I wasn't even in physique, man. But it was just, I think it was July 12th was my first ever show, 2017. And it was like, that's the day. I just need to be ready by then.
Yeah, having a date definitely helps. Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people are doing nowadays is they're competing for
a reason to
go. Yeah, so basically. It's like, but then it makes you think like, are you actually enjoying?
Yeah.
Like if you're like, I'm competing just for the sake of it.
Yeah, a lot of people get into the gym to compete, which is like...
I don't think it should be like that.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't be at all like that, no.
Because then I feel like, I'm not discrediting anyone, because I was one of those people that I wasn't ready to compete at all, but I feel like so many people are competing and they're like, I'm a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And it's like, you've been training like a year.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people definitely don't pay their dues before they
and that was me. I'm going to admit, but yeah, I feel like a few years of solid training behind your back, and then you should consider something like that. But so I think it's as well. I've got a few friends that they'll like go to work and they won't take their stuff with them. And then it's like they'll go to work, they'll go home. It's like they'll have dinner. It's like 7:30 p.m.
and then it's
like, how are you gonna go from there?
You can't be bothered.
So I think for those of you that are kind of struggling with that, bringing your stuff with you and just going from work.
For sure.
Dry scoop pre or something at work if you have
just
to.
like organising it so that you're ready to go.
Have it ready. Or probably the hardest transition for me was becoming a morning person. But
for sure.
I know you work till late, but like I'm waking up between 3:30 to like 5 every day.
So, this poor man, by the time we train, has already done a whole day.
I'm starting work usually at 4:35 and finishing at about 10:30. So it's like,
whereas I'm getting out of bed at 9.
Training,
eating, and then going straight to training.
So Liam works till 10 p.m. So that's the difference. But becoming a morning person for me was super, super hard. But now that I'm in the routine,
it's much better.
I feel like it's still going to be kind of hard to train really early. But some people train before work and they'll shower and just go there, which makes it easy that way as well. Yeah,
training before work is a bit of a stitch up.
For sure.
Especially, not for me so much, but like 6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m. is rough. It's just because I think for us, we're used to having the meals in behind us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's whereas now, like, I used to train with like 5 meals, now I train with 1.
But the pump is so much better with 5, man. Like that's sometimes when we're training, I'm thinking, fuck, I wish it was
like 4 p.m. and I had like, it'd be nice.
It makes it a bit hard. Another thing we'll go over is what's your favorite and least favorite thing about the industry? Is there anything that bugs you? Because like for me, probably the biggest pet peeve I have is like people who just start training and they maybe look good like in a bikini or whatever, and they're like online coach, DM for coaching, and it's like, 1, what's your qualification? 2, you've been training like 6 months. 3, like everyone tends to go for them because
half is just genetic and they look good.
Either they look good, they're attractive, they've got a good physique or whatever, and people are paying them like $500 for a few months of online coaching.
It's definitely the misinformation in the industry, like people who don't really have any idea selling their fucking
like booty workouts and stuff like that.
Shit like that is
not hating on anyone in particular, but I think for me, especially because I studied for 4 years to do it.
You put in all that work to be able to do
like $50,000 worth of study stuff, 4 years of stress and study, and then you see other people who don't even have a qualification doing better than you with their coaching, but then it maybe just comes down to I'm not doing, I don't know, maybe I need to be doing better, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big loophole in the industry. There's no like surrounding legality behind like what you can do and can't do.
I feel like if I went back in history, I wouldn't even have studied at all. I probably would have done a 6-month PT course.
That's
but at the time you don't know. Like it's just like you just get dragged into you should go to uni, you should study.
Push, like you should study after school and stuff like that.
What about the thing you like the most in the industry?
I think just the people you meet.
For sure.
Like I've come across so many dudes with like-minded like goals and just people I get along with so well. Just because of going to the gym basically. And then Instagram, obviously helps.
How good is it? Like I moved here not only knowing Sam and Maddie, but then met Liam through the gym. You know, met Riley, met Scott, met some of the other people there,
and then that just snowballs into Morgs,
and then
Josh.
Josh, and it's like all of a sudden, all the people in the Defender chat, then you're all boys with them, and it's like,
and now you got like a group of like 20 people who all have a like-minded goal,
all comment on your stuff, all you say like you should come to Brisbane and collab, and it's like it just happens that easily. Whereas when I was in NZ, it wasn't actually happening like that.
No,
like the fitness industry. It's there for sure, but not to this scale. And I mean, South Australia is not even popping in terms of like Queensland or anything like that.
And then you go like USA is in a whole nother level. It's just like
we need to be in fucking Houston.
Houston or LA, that'd be the goal. But
dude, imagine that.
Yeah.
If we look back on this in a few years' time and we're like,
we made it. We're making it. We're making it.
Imagine that. Just transitions into like post it up.
Yeah, definitely the people you meet is the best part of the industry, for sure.
Yeah, we've got a collab with Josh and Morgs again soon.
Yeah. Well, you're going to Queensland in.
We're going to Queensland in about 2 weeks. So Josh and Morgs, I know you're watching this. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's hell good. Jealous.
Yeah,
Jealous.
We're going for about a week. So New Year's. So we're going to be drinking and stuff, but we'll get some content done.
Yeah.
Some
bit of balance.
Yes. Yeah, got to get the balance in there. It's just hard to get the meals when you're there.
When you travel meals, it's just not happening.
Sorry, Taylor, in advance as well, but it ain't happening.
No way to travel.
Is there anything else you want to go over? Anything you want to talk about?
Jeez, put me on the spot.
Yeah. Any questions you have for me? Any questions I have for you? What have we got? I've got one about alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol.
Someone said, how much damage does alcohol do and how does it affect your workout? So, what's your experience? Like,
me and Scott actually last night at work were looking this up.
Oh, really?
I was trying to explain to him, and I got it reasonably right. It affects up to 25% or more of your protein synthesis.
25% or more.
Like, it's just shot. It's gone.
So we talked about this the other day. You said it's probably the workout before.
Yeah, it's the workout prior and then the workout post. You're probably just getting zero gains.
Do you know what's fucked up? Okay, back to me saying how I've been training for like fucking almost 6 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking where I want to be. Probably because of drinking.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. So when I was in NZ, drinking culture is insane.
Huge,
it's so insane.
Yeah.
Pretty much every weekend from the age of like, I mean, I was going out at like 14, 15 drinking, but every weekend from the age of like 17, 18 was drinking. And it was probably about 4 or 5 years every weekend. I probably had like 10 weekends off.
Fuck.
For that long. So
that is wild.
And I didn't really think about that having an effect on the workout. You know, we'd just go to the gym on Saturday morning, smash out a session, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. would start drinking.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really think maybe that's just wasting. So it makes me
gains.
think like, where could I have been? Imagine if I didn't do that.
Whereas for me, it was like, I could count how many times I've drank on my hands. So it was like, I think that definitely played a big role in why I got big
really quick.
Because it's like, drinking culture is pretty big here as well.
It is.
But I drank once when I was like 15, got the worst hangover I've ever had in my life.
You're like,
and I called it quits there. I was like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah, only on special occasions.
Yeah, basically. So,
do you want to explain? So for you, it's the main reason you don't drink is because of that. You don't want that to affect your training.
Well, now definitely. Now it's like I don't like if I drink, I don't feel guilty, but it's like in the back of my mind, even though I'm having a good time, it's just like fuck.
I know.
I just did legs and I'm not getting anything right now.
And I think that comes back to how motivated and determined you are to work towards your goal, because you see that end goal. Whereas the average gym goer who's going to maybe look good for girls at the beach or whatever, they don't care.
No,
like
don't give a
it's
fuck.
You're thinking fucking pro card.
Next year. Long term, definitely.
Yeah. We'll go over goals as well. This wasn't even a question, but what's your... So let's go short-term, long-term goals. Bodybuilding, Instagram, whatever. What are you thinking?
Short term... I think short term, I just like financial freedom.
For sure.
That's long term as well, but short term in terms of like not having a 9 to 5.
For
so
sure.
I'd love to start like online coaching or just a PT business.
Yep. Yeah.
And then long term, I could be pro.
For sure.
That's the goal for sure. Yeah.
The thing, would you stick with men's physique? Because you've got you when you're lean, the perfect men's physique thing. Yeah. But now that I see you bulked up, your legs are huge.
Yeah.
So it's like
hard.
This man could make classic as well. So sometimes when you even do a pose, it's like open bodybuilding question. But then you got to think health.
Health. I don't want to push it too hard. Classic is definitely on the horizon
for sure.
But I think for now, because I'm tall, I have to fill out a lot more.
For sure. So you've competed in classic and men's physique.
Do
you want to go over that? How that happened? Like
how that happened? Basically, I just I wanted to compete.
Yeah.
So I competed in a natural show early this year.
Yeah.
Only really planned on doing men's physique because that was sort of what I thought I was good for. And then my coach halfway through prep was like, "Nah, fam,
you're doing classic." So he saw the legs.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck, no, you're gonna learn how to do classic."
So you got to learn the posing, everything like that. And how'd you go in placements and stuff?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. Man, this man's too humble.
Yeah, so I won the overall in physique and classic.
Yeah, pretty good.
For the state show. And then went to nationals. I came 4th in physique, 2nd in classic.
Nice.
For Australia. Yeah.
So if you would have won that, you would have got pro card ICN.
Yeah, pro card natty.
Okay, but let's be honest, IFBB is...
Yeah, I don't really care about natty at all. I literally just did it so I could prove to myself, I can take drugs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take them for no reason now. Yeah.
And it gives you a bit of faith in your own physique.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do this, I can stick to a prep.
Yeah.
And I guess if you went straight into the IFBB, you took drugs or whatever, but you didn't actually have a passion for competing. Yeah, just... Now you know you enjoy the process.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, there's a lot of people that like jump on and then they're like, I'm doing it for bodybuilding. Yeah. You've never competed,
bro. For sure. In terms of socials and stuff, what are you thinking? It's like, so obviously Liam's would do even.
Yeah.
So growing your socials, uploading more, you want to...
Yeah, I really want to get back into YouTube. I enjoy YouTube a lot more than I enjoy Instagram and shit. Instagram's fun and I love interacting on it, but it's just like, it's a bit of a grind, whereas YouTube, you get something back, like you've got memories and shit to look back on.
Yeah. This is, that's the thing. I feel like Instagram, you can only do so much. You know, you can do a story and stuff, but when you're... Like, even when I'm posting up some, like, videos of myself talking, it's like I feel annoying for talking for, like, 20 seconds to a story. Yeah. But, like, you're posting on YouTube and stuff, like you say, you can look back on that. And
it's just... As well. Yeah, and I feel like going on Instagram is just, like, impossible. Like, it's not impossible, but...
That algo. This man's hit the algo, though.
Yeah. I do get lucky on Instagram and TikTok and shit.
Morgs is the luckiest.
Yeah, Morgs gets...
What did you say he hit?
Yeah, he's like insights of like over 100k for one of his posts. Pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck. But it's luck though, really.
Yeah. Getting hit on the algo is just luck, I think.
But I know, obviously, if you've got saves, comments, that does
There's
help,
definitely things helping towards it, but I think overall it's just like a combination of luck.
I feel like your thing is TikTok, man.
Yeah. Every TikTok I post, bro.
This guy uploads a TikTok video, 100k, 50k.
TikTok's pretty good to me.
It is.
Yeah.
I really struggle. Like, I've had a few videos that have got like 50k, 25k.
Yeah.
But I've been grinding on the tick. But it's like, video will get like 500 views.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm doing the same hashtags. I'm posting at different times to see.
Just TikTok's just hitting
quality content. But it's, and then the shitty videos go viral.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to be honest.
But that's the way now, I think, like, especially Sush. He was the first that kind of did this. Like, there's Sush and like Riser Fit and Alex Eubank and
they all
stuff.
sort of just did like stupid little, well, not even stupid, just like
started on TikTok like posing videos. Sush did the stupid like
stupid
alter ego shit.
Yeah, but he was funny, so people just fucking stuck to it.
But then that's the thing. TikTok following goes to Instagram. Yeah. Instagram following goes to YouTube.
And then you start making money.
Sponsors money, stuff like that. Yeah. We're both on that Instagram grind at the moment, but I feel like we've got to level it up a little bit.
Yeah, I've told myself like 3 times now that I'm going to do YouTube this weekend. Yeah. And then like every weekend.
We have said that a few times.
I hate making excuses, but like every weekend when I plan to do it, something just like fucking happens. Like this weekend, what happened?
I didn't train on Saturday.
Yeah. So we didn't train, and then like on the Sunday, I had to do heaps of shit with the missus, and it just like snowballed. I didn't train till like 5, and I was like
stitching them up.
Yeah, Kristen, stop shitting, bro.
But I feel like this is a really good start in terms of
I feel like this is like a different. I enjoy just like talking, so this is real, and it doesn't feel like a chore.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for me, I've never vlogged before.
No.
You have.
Yeah.
So you've kind of... I'm fine with talking to a camera and that's all chill. But this is a good transition into getting used to posting. And then this will just help you. And then going from there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's quickly touch on Defender. Because you're rocking Defender.
Yeah. Rocking Defender oversized right now.
Oh, shout out our man Josh.
Yeah, shout out J-Dan.
That's the hat as well. So he's got the combo going on. So
Defender hat.
The boy Josh.
Yeah, basically Josh, our boy from QLD... He started up a brand in 2019 and then obviously just released this oversized collection.
How good.
Which is very, very quality stuff.
It is.
If you're tall, it's just sold out.
Yeah, it's just sold out, but he's going to be dropping some more stuff. We just thought we'd quickly talk about that. We both, without even knowing, got the baby blue. The baby blue is drip.
Yeah.
But the quality's insane. So just shout out to our man Josh. He's putting in the work. I know how that is because obviously with my company that I started.
Yeah, do you want to touch on that?
Yeah. So I started a company, Reborn Aesthetics. I kind of had the idea for like 2 years, but it wasn't until I could actually afford to put in the money. You know, you got to spend money to make money.
Samples and shit like that.
like spending probably close to $1,000 on like samples and getting everything there.
That's expensive.
And I had this first launch that went so well. Yeah. And the string is sold out and there's so much support, but then it eventually dies out.
Yeah, it fizzles.
So I really respect Josh, and I'm super proud of his like determination and grind.
Just grinds.
Because when you're starting something by yourself, people believe in you and they want to support you, but they don't need to purchase anything. And it's like, he's lucky he's also got a group of us that are willing to support and grind. So shout out all the boys in that Defender chat. Yeah. For real, because you guys have been... really helping out with that. So my company kind of died out a little bit because the amount of money it was costing to purchase the stock and then the labels and the packaging, it just wasn't really... I just didn't have enough income to be doing that. No. But in saying that, I'm wanting to use the company for something in the future. So I was thinking like I could start like an RTD.
Yeah, like, that'd be sick.
I was thinking like everyone wants to do a supplement thing, but everyone's fucking doing it. Like, how can it be different? You know, there's so many good supplements out there, pre-workouts and stuff. I feel like if I did it, it's just the same. Yeah. So an RTD. So I drink way too many of these. Yeah. So how can I make something that's like 0 cal, 0 sugar and create something in the company? Because I feel like I spent like 3 years creating this company, and it's just gone to nothing. You can't just let it waste. Yeah, that's exactly it. And I've got people who are still supporting it, and shout out to the people that did purchase some stuff, by the way, because
goats for
sure. There's a few of you. Really appreciate that, because you know, I ordered X amount of stock and I've got like 50 hoodies. Yeah, and then like, because everyone's been like, oh come on, I'm keen to purchase, so I order like 50, and then like no one purchases it. So shout out to those who did purchase. You're the real ones, for real.
Yeah, that's like with Josh, the crazy thing is just seeing how much time they put in behind the scenes.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't think everyone realizes like he works a full-time job.
Yeah. And then he gets home and then grinds.
Yeah, and then grinds, bro.
Yeah. Like designing shit, fucking contacting suppliers. It's hard.
It's crazy.
It's hard.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we're hitting 27 minutes right now.
We can keep going for a little
bit. Yeah. You got another question?
What else have we got?
What have we got? Let's have a look.
Did you touch on your goals?
Nah, I didn't. Let's go over that.
Yeah, touch on yours.
So, most of you probably know I've been grinding the gram at the moment. Every time
that double upload.
And it is working. So like my interactions, I posted this on my story the other day. Yeah. So from April, I got like 70 likes, 6 comments. Yeah. And then now I'm at like I got like 280 likes, 52 comments. Yeah. So the boys of you, or those of you that are commenting,
kings,
absolute kings, because I'm pretty sure comments and saves are the main thing for the algorithm.
Yeah, big ones.
So grinding the Instagram stuff at the moment, I'm trying to post different stuff than just like your classic poses, and so that's why I said we should get into like either filming workouts or fucking... But I feel like we're just so in the zone and we're training. The last thing I'm thinking is like grab the camera.
Yeah, and I'm cooked mid-session. Like I'm not in the...
Dude, you'll be holding the camera.
Can you imagine the filming, bro?
We would need the tripod for sure.
It would be good.
Anyway, so trying to grind. You guys probably know I'm on the Young La grind as well. So they've got only Carlton from Oz. So.
Trying to be that number 2.
It's a far-fetched goal, but that's what we're going for anyway. I don't really want to settle for anything else at the moment.
That's fair.
So Instagram grind. Now we're on this podcast grind. Yeah. So more so like business orientated. Yeah. So like a year or 2 ago, I was like bodybuilding. I wanted to become an IFBB Pro Men's Physique. Yeah. I wasn't anywhere like near ready, but that was my goal, was like competing. But now actually realizing that I could create like a full-time job from this, excuse me, and not having to PT, like not having to work in a gym would be
one-on-ones are just not ideal.
Oh, exactly. So it's great, and I love my clients and I love my job. It is good, but I've been doing it for like 5.5 years now. Yeah. So it would be good eventually if I could work into just doing the online coaching, just doing online coaching, work from home, got businesses on the side. We could film podcasts, we're getting a YouTube grind.
Side hustle.
I feel like everyone wants that Instagram. I wouldn't say influencer, I fucking hate that word, but it's like that's what I'm going for really. Yeah. So it's just a daily grind. So shout out to you guys that are supporting that shit, liking, commenting, because it actually does make a difference, even stopping for like 1 second and
100%. Just liking, commenting. Doesn't have to be much.
That's it. We got anything else we want to talk about? Let's talk about stims. Let's talk about pre-workout and stuff.
All right.
Go through your history of stimulants.
So, early days, I was a fiend. But the thing with stims for me and pre is they never did anything.
Right.
So it'd just be placebo. I took it.
Yeah.
And I just thought, this is just what people do.
For sure. Yeah.
And I'd sort of get if I had beta alanine, I'd feel like a fucking tingle.
Tingly, yeah.
But caffeine and shit, I never really got anything from.
Did you have energy drinks and coffee throughout high school?
No, never.
How is that? See, it's not even like your tolerance is built up.
No, so I never had tolerance, nothing. And then when I finally cut down in 2020, that first shred, obviously caffeine just becomes like a necessity.
Your best
and then
friend.
all the sweet Monsters, taking pre was like a dessert for me.
Yeah.
So I was like smacking like a gram of caffeine
The sad
a day.
reality. You're that deep into a diet that like a raspberry pre
just tastes elite, bro. It's just like a delicacy. And then I was taking like a gram of caffeine, like DMAA.
Wow.
It was hell bad. And then now I don't take pre.
We never even take it. I was very similar to Liam, so ever since I've been training, almost every training session pre-workout. Like I've constantly been stacked with the pre. Energy drinks never used to do it for me, but now that we're training together and we never ever take pre, having like an energy drink or a coffee does it for me now. You know?
Yeah, just a small little hit. I still don't feel. I just feel a buzz. Like it's less of a fuck. Let's work it out.
Even with DMAA. DMAA.
Nothing, bro.
Wow.
Nothing. I just feel sick. It gets to a point of I feel nothing.
This man needs to be taking coke or something before he trains to feel something.
It's real bad. I wish I could just feel what it was like.
I wonder if it's your size. But I guess it wasn't like that when you were. It was like that when you were smaller though too.
Yeah. So. I definitely felt it more when I was lean. Yeah. Because after when I dipped below 90, I think it was around 92, 93 kilos, I definitely started feeling shit more.
For sure, yeah.
But when I'm up over 105,
you peaked at 107?
Yeah, peaked at 107. It was 107.8 or something.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. So this man's got me off pre's, which is good for my heart.
Yeah.
I've got the worst. I've had a fucking Monster and the hands are going.
The caffeine shake.
So it's I've got to do something about that, but I'm really, really addicted to coffee.
Yeah.
Especially with the early morning start.
Yeah. So you just like black coffee? You just enjoy it?
I have it with oat milk.
Oh, oat milk.
And I never ever make it from home.
Yeah.
That's
probably why I like it so
much. I used to rip on our friend Jack Bryan, so shout out to you, Jack Bryan, because I used to dog you hard for buying coffee. And now I'm with you on that, bro. So it's probably 4 days a week I'll buy a coffee,
and it's a triple shot,
and it's a large. So I didn't know. The lady was like, "You want large?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get large." And then I saw on the cup size, you know how they have the little sample cups so they can see the different size. It said large and underneath 3 shots, and I was like, "Holy shit! Am I taking 3 shots of coffee every single morning?" So I have oat milk iced latte.
Yeah.
Oat milk's creamy. It actually makes it really good. But I need to cut down the stims a little bit, so maybe I'll do a little detox off these.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks off.
I think it's in the head though, because I'm thinking
100% it's in the head, bro.
Yesterday I was at the supermarket with Maddie and I was like, I need a Monster.
Yeah, and it just hits your mind.
He laughed and I was like, all I was thinking was, if I have a Monster, I'm going to be awake.
Yeah.
But I was fucked the whole day anyway.
Yeah. And then you get to bed and you can't sleep.
Oh, exactly. So
how many calories are you on right now?
I'm at 3.8.
And you still crave Monsters.
And still crave Monsters. Yeah.
See, as soon as I get over as soon as I get past the hungry.
Yeah.
So probably 3K calories. Monsters are out. I can't have sweet shit at all. Sure. Just trying to sip on this, nearly made me fucking spew at the table, bro.
I think I need to stop this as well because when I'm drinking this, it actually suppresses my appetite a bit.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm drinking this now and I'm not feeling hungry.
No.
And I'm supposed to be eating soon.
Yeah.
So maybe I cut these out, and then I'm just on the coffee, and then I'll ease off the coffee as well.
Yeah, and give it a couple of weeks.
It's a slow fucking road, man, because I think it is placebo, and I've always been on the energy drink grind since I've been like a teenager.
Yeah, that's probably it. You've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's all part of it, but not good for the heart.
Yeah,
and not good for what's this shit called when your hands shake?
Alzheimer's? No, Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. Right, then Parkinson's at 40.
Yeah, bro.
So whenever I'm taking photos of Liam,
got the shake
concentration.
Hands. Yeah, got the shake
I almost have to cut the camera like this.
I think half of that too after a session is just CNS, just so cooked too.
Well, that's when we're hitting our 6 to 8 rep range.
Yeah. By the end of it, you literally just.
So how? Let's quickly explain.
Yeah, let's go over how we train. Let's go over how we
train.
No, you explain the 6 to 8.
So 1 to 2 warm up filler sets.
Yeah.
So getting a feel of the movement, getting the body used to the contraction, pushing or pulling the weight in a certain movement.
Yeah.
Certain motion. And then we do a 6 to 8. So our 6 to 8 is super, super heavy. You should be failing at 6 to 8, really.
Yeah.
So usually I'm at like 5 or 6 reps, and Liam kind of guides it or spots it until we get to 6 to 8. And then our second working set is 8 to 10. Yeah. Drop the weight a little bit, and we go a little bit more reps.
Yeah. And on that second set, we like sort of force a few more reps.
We force a few more. So we get some partials, or I'll spot, and we go from that. I feel like that's the best change I've made in terms of my training. So I never used to train like that. Like we said before, I used to do the 4 times 12, whatever, 4 times 15.
Yeah.
But starting that with you, the most growth.
Game changing,
for sure.
Yeah. So I used to spend like 2-3 hours in the gym just getting a pump.
Yeah.
And then now we changed to this 2 sets for every exercise basically.
Yeah.
Towards the end of like a training cycle, some of it goes to 3, but yeah.
We trained back the other day, and we did 4 working sets. 4. And that's back done.
Yeah. And so it feels like you've cooked your back.
It feels like it, yeah. We did a single arm pull down, and then a single arm cable row.
Yeah.
And we are finished, and your back is cooked. So for those of you that are overcomplicating your training, trust me when I say this.
Take a step back.
Yeah. Because
definitely
doing this 8 exercises, like, dude, the amount of people you see that'll do the same movement, but just change the grip.
Yeah.
Or like, they'll do the exact same exercise. For example, you do back, do a pull down, do a row. Say a pull day usually is a row,
a pull down, and then either a row, or depending on the day, a pull down.
Either again. A row or pull down again. Yeah. And then we do like a rear delt and a bicep.
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate this with 3 different variations of how you're holding the dumbbells. Yeah,
like reverse barbell curls.
And then fucking into 21s. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And I think find the exercises that work the best for you.
Yeah, that's a big one.
We've really sussed that, because me and Liam are the exact same in terms of we hate like standing bicep curls, barbell squats, deadlifts. Like
just shit that doesn't give you the most bang for your buck. We try to find the most like optimal
contraction, time under tension, tempo is our main thing.
Yeah,
these guys be out here like incline dumbbell pressing like the 50s with horrible form with no contraction. I could probably hit incline dumbbells with like 15s and just squeeze the shit out of it.
A good fucking session.
No hate to that exercise, but we've really nailed what what works for us.
Yeah, I think that just comes down with experience too. Sure. A lot of people just go in.
So that's one thing for younger guys or girls. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Find what works for you, and a few sets of a few exercises. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah. So in terms of how often we're doing this podcast, just going to depend on the feedback and stuff as well. We're pretty free.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's hard in the weekdays, but we are free in the weekday and the weekends.
If I sacrifice a bit of sleep throughout the week,
sacrifice a bit of sleep, and we can always, if we really need to, do it either on our rest day.
Yeah. Well, most weeks that would work out perfectly. Like we've got the Monday or the Thursday to do so.
Yeah.
But what were we thinking? Once every 2 weeks?
Once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Once a fortnight is good.
Yeah. And then hopefully, eventually, once a week.
Yeah. Would be the goal. Once a week. We're going to get some guests on as well. So.
Yeah.
Fuck. Who do you want on?
Oh, fuck. There's so many people. I'd love to. Morgs and Josh, obviously. I think we get them in the same pod.
I'd love Riley and Scott.
Yeah, Riley and Scott would be interesting. Carter will be interesting. Yeah. There's lots of people, Ryan and Scott especially. I think they got some stories. I think they got some stories for sure.
We could do like a lifestyle one with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Scott's probably got some mad stories.
I think Scott's got a lot of like experience and knowledge he could bless everyone with. Yeah.
And then it'd be cool if we could get some boys from interstate come over.
That would be elite.
And then just work towards that. So that's 40 minutes.
40? Are we 40?
We're on the 40 mark,
bro. Props to anyone who's still here.
if there's anyone that's still here, you're not sick of our voices by now.
We'd love to talk for like, obviously hours, but we feel like early on, it's better to just get the audience in, let them listen and get them out. Like,
once we get the audience and once we get people that actually enjoy listening to us and we build up that follower count and stuff in the YouTube and stuff, then we can extend them to an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Should we leave it there?
Yeah. Next week, if anyone's still watching, PEDs. So stick around. PEDs.
Yeah, that's what we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Major clickbait.
Yeah, big clickbait next week.
Clickbait.
So anyone who's watching, you're in on
this video doesn't hit 1,000 likes. We're not talking about
PEDs.
PEDs. So we'll go over PEDs. Ask some more questions if you guys want. I'm going to continue to put up the polls. Yeah. Otherwise, we're just going to freestyle.
Yeah, I feel like we should do questions every week. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a few questions.
Chuck at her.
No dumb shit.
Yeah. Right. Sweet.
Leave it there.
First potted done.
All right. Peace. Appreciate it.